All right, good morning, friends. Today is Wednesday, April 23rd. It's been a couple of weeks since I've given you a garden tour, but it's been very warm, very muggy, and everything's popping. Plus, we've gotten some things done, so I just want to give you a quick updated tour. The conifers and the shrubs are all coming along nicely. My crepe myrtles are leafing out. I was really concerned that they had not made it, but they are leafing out. My viburnum, I think, is growing and reloading, so hopefully it'll be blooming soon. My bobo hydrangeas. Everything is looking quite nicely. I probably should have cut back my banana alyssum a little bit sooner, but it's a little bit too late now to do it, but they're still, I think, doing okay. My purple jazz hands loropetalum has leafed out. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it or maybe try to relocate it. I have something else coming that I'm going to put in its spot, but we'll see. These sunshine ligustrums are not as robust as the others, but I cut the one back that had a lot of dead on it. They were not super robust to begin with, so we'll see if they make it. But I've interplanted some coleus, and let's see, this is new. So we got this. I know that can take shade, so to kind of fill that out a little bit. I think we have decided we're going to put the pine tree here, the wolf something I never can remember till I go in the house. And again, the green leaf lace or lime elderberry is going nicely. Again, smoke bush. Everything is really coming along. And this green giant arborvitae was nothing last year when I bought it for $9.99, but it's coming along nicely, especially considering it's in the shade. My Colorado blue spruce has gone nuts over here. Just look at the growth. I really wish, and I still might do it if I could find somebody. My ground's very hard to dig over here. Some of it was paved. I don't know. It was not conducive to do anything decent. But I really would like to get this in the ground and just let it go to town. So we'll see come fall. Obviously, like it's now is not the time. But if I could find somebody to come and help me transplant it, because it's going to be a little bit hard to dig. So we'll see. But in the meantime, it's thriving, obviously, in the pot. I've had this almost a year come June or July. I can't remember. Also, we've gotten this cleaned up a little bit. We've gotten this now covered up. It looked horrible the last time you saw it. I do have a camellia coming that I'm going to put here. And I really maybe would like to put some azaleas there in the fall. We'll see. The storm took down part of my fence. But I do have, you can see part of it. I had like a little fence on my carport originally that we took down when we redid the post last year. So I'm thinking about having our friend Doug just come and attach that now to the end and kind of go back and enclose that. So we'll see. But anyway, things are coming along nicely out here. We did get out here and weed eat a little bit. It still looks a bit whatever, and then it rained. But everything's looking quite nicely. I'm so in love with my Japanese maples and my conifers. Actually, I love all of it. But anyway, I think I got sidetracked. I think we're going to move the crepe myrtle down and then put the wolfsheim or whatever, Vanderwolf, I think, Vanderwolf pine, and put it there. So we'll see. Sorry if you hear my tummy growling. Got out and mowed. This used to be our little fenced-in dog area. The girls don't really use it much anymore. But I do like to keep it cleaned up. And it's shady, but I would really like to maybe resow some grass seed, which I have some. And then maybe, I don't know. I've got some ideas for maybe turning this into a garden, but still kind of the jury's out. I've got some roses. I'm going to be putting another pot of roses here. Maybe one there. That might be too shady, but I could get away with putting another one here. something that's going to climb, so we'll be using that trellis. I want you to see the magnificent Munstead wood. And it's interesting to me, you can see, the difference. Like this one's a little bit more in the shade. So you can see it's a bit darker. This is my favorite rose. It is a David Austin English rose. Super thorny. You don't want to tangle with this baby. But oh my gosh, the fragrance is out of this world. And this is the first year that I have pruned it back like I'm supposed to. And I've never had this many buds on this Munstead wood ever at any time. So definitely, beginning of March from now on. Last year I experimented. This year I cut all my roses back. And it definitely is responding. So there's probably 20 buds on here. I could probably pinch some back to get bigger blooms, but I don't know. I just like it. It's just, I wish you could smell. It's the smell. It is phenomenal. If you've grown Munstead wood, then you know what I'm talking about. This is for sure my favorite rose. I think this is Madame or Mademoiselle Isaac here. I'm not going to say that correctly, but this is an old garden rose. It's a bourbon rose. And when I first got it, it really did want to be a climber. Right now, a lot of my blooms are trodden down with we've had a lot of rain yesterday. But I cut it back for the first time this year, and it's behaving much more like a shrub now, and the blooms are bigger. And it also smells phenomenal. I cannot remember who this is. This is either Teasing Georgia, Crown Princess Marguerite, or Lady of Shalott. It's an English rose. They look very similar. I just pulled the clover out and it's already back. I need to get that out. But it's getting ready to bloom. The buds are not huge, but that's okay. Here we have Blue Boa Hummingbird Mint getting ready. It's growing quickly. It did not do well the first year or two, and then last year it took off, and I think part of it's because I've kind of tamed this rose a little bit. This is Olivia Austin. This is nice to have that growing. Now that I'm looking at it, actually, now I'm not sure what this is right here. This almost looks like bee balm. I did have bee balm in this pot, but I didn't think that it'd live. This is the Blue Boa. So, whatever this is, I'm not thrilled about it overtaking my Blue Boa, but I'm going to roll with it, and we'll see what happens. But now I'm looking, I think that's bee balm. Goodness. Okay, well, we'll find out in a couple of weeks. And I like bee balm. Don't get me wrong. It's great for pollinators, but it's very prone to powdery mildew, which I despise, and I surely do not want on my roses, so we'll see. It is tough, though. I have planted it and had a good year or two, and then it was a disaster, and I think that I pulled it all up, and then it somehow comes back miraculously like it's doing right now. Like, I'm actually really surprised. I've actually got more of that than I do the Blue Boa. It's kind of overtaken my Blue Boa. Okay, well, not a pleasant surprise, but it is what it is, so we'll see. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised and it won't powdery mildew. This one, again, the rain has kind of done a number on it, and I come in and deadhead the blooms. But it also smells wonderful. Beautiful when it's not soiled by the rain. But anyway, this side yard is looking better, so that's just a quick tour of this part. I'm going to do a couple other videos and break it up so that this isn't one long video. It's a humid but beautiful day here. I just got back from my walking, and I actually have I have a shipment of plants coming today from Garden Crossings. So we'll be planting more later this week, and then I have one more big shipment coming next week, and then I have a small order that's going to be delivered by Surfscape. I've never shopped with them before, but I'm excited to see what they bring. So anyway, I hope everybody's having a great day, and stay tuned for the next part. Thank you.